Wildcats of all ages, welcome once again to this, my advent calendar type thingy. We're nearing the end now as we take on the penultimate chapter of James Campion's Shout It Out Loud and his tie together of the songs that make out Kiss's Destroyer. So, snuggle up to that special song one with a glass of nice cold Jack and Coke and get ready for the love song of this tale. Chapter 8, Beth. What can I do? The piano opens tenderly, its notes guiding a solemn melody along a breath of subtle violins. What is this? A forlorn plaintive prelude that immediately touches the ear, as familiar as if crafted by Burt Bacharach, so languid and refined, broken only for the moment when a raspy new voice enters the scene. Beth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now. Me and the boys are playing, and we just can't find the sound. It's a requiem to pain, unrequited anguish of separation tinged with regret, draped mournfully across a bed of cellos. How did this humble beseeching sneak into this hardcore passion play? Only moments ago there was a joyous call to the collective bellow, a charging brigade to live every moment without measure. We are barely able to exhale from its soaring crescendo when suddenly this lonely ballad has drained the air. We are plummeting. Just a few more hours and I'll be right home to you. I think I hear them calling. Oh Beth, what can I do? The preceding furor, which fueled the imagination through dreamscapes and netherworlds, relentless rebellious anthems to infinite youth, power, sex, and the demand for rock and roll justice, has left a trail of victims. There is the wild young motorist, a teen lost in fantasy, a virgin soul swallowed by growling demons, set alongside the lofty expectations of flag-waving solidarity, sexual freedom, and an invitation to serenade the hedonistic heavens. They have all borne a sacrificial front. There is always someone left standing beyond the dreamscape and netherworlds, someone grounded and wondering if we will ever return home. But didn't we also leave that home undaunted, refusing to return unless victorious, or to die trying? We could not look back, never. Yet the pull of immortality, stardom, and the draining of life's marrow has rendered those unable to cross over little recourse but to call out into the ether. Beth, what can I do? The piano refrain is joined en masse by a full orchestra led by searing cello and violin counter melodies to this lone, desperate, pitiable voice pining, calling out, reaching out. But, like Adam's outstretched hand to God under the dome of the Sistine Chapel, it will never quite get there. You say you feel so empty, and that a house just ain't a home. I'm always somewhere else, and you're always there alone. The pain has given way to empathy, a sense that the loss, the feeling of isolation, travels farthest. It follows the wandering troubadour to the ends of the earth, even when drowned out by youthful revelry. Love has made a place here, the cold studio, the stifling backstage, the cell of the dreary hotel room. If not on the surface, where the gruff exterior must meet the grinding challenges of men on the high wire of fortune, then it will settle in the dead of night. Love, even separated not only by actual miles but by metaphysical corners, makes its home. For once again the voice, ravaged by these notions of distance, tells his love that he must again break their bond to make the sound. It's called the lights, the stage, the boys. What can I do? Beth, what can I do? The opening chords play on, fully conjoined with the walls of heart-wrenching strings, give way to the choral response, a musical interlude reminding us of strange lovers yearning for one last embrace to prove their survival. But the music does not offer much hope, even as the orchestral flourish resolves powerfully with a phalanx of triumphant horns. There is a sense that nothing can be done tonight, but that it shall never render the spiritual bond asunder. A slight retard, the piano begins again, those moaning strings beside it. Beth, I know you're lonely, and I hope you'll be alright, 'cause me and the boys will be playing. Piano and the voice are now one, and the voice lets out two final notes, clinging hard to the harsh reality that love in all its power, glory, and spiritual oneness will have to wait. All night. One last piano coda is led to the altar of this tragic unresolved emptiness by a willing orchestra that now, along with our resigned road warrior, has accepted its fates. The singer exhales a wistful ah, as if the evening's last breath is saved for her, for Beth. And so, for the second to last time, we close the book that tells the tale of this American classic. And, once again, I hope you'll be back for the final episode. And until that time, take care and have a great Advent season. Peace, love, and death.